Hi, this is Divya Singh, and today I'll be taking you through my two-part or two-video project, Angel, or composition number 2 and number 3. Today I'll only be taking you through the conceptual structure of the project. The two videos that I created flow or move through three main categories: the metaphysical, the ontological, and the ontical. The project was initially called Sounds from the Attic because I became increasingly inclined towards exploring further the fact that when one is thinking, one is in a way listening. And there are several meeting points within the ideas, all of which are sparked by a curiosity regarding this inner hearing. I became especially curious about the origin of the sounds and information accessible to me that allowed me to create the compositions without any musical training and without technical knowledge of the internal sequences or patterns that produce harmonious sounds or sound clusters. The origin of this sound or information I isolate or demarcate as an ontological entity. Much like Maxwell's demon, I imagined that the source was a certain set of metaphysical zones mitigated by entities such as angels. Combining the understanding of both panpsychism and a hylozoic world, and with Ettingerian concepts such as border spaces, the matrixial web, border linking, and the screen of reality, I explore this ontological entity which leads me to a metaphysical zone that lays bare the existence of a cosmic neural network that functions as a multiplicity of temporal zones and timelines. While I'm exploring all this, I come back to the receiving end, the receptor being an organic form of life capable of this kind of access, which only increases my curiosity about what is happening within the biological body. Since my projects have a certain leaning towards the spiritual dimension, the emphasis on that which is ontical is perhaps less than the kind of emphasis that is on the metaphysical and the ontological. But I understand that while this kind of ontical real world evaluation of reality and structural realism are important, the focus of my project still seeks to locate this entity, this origin of sound within the noumenal world, which is a reality that exists and has its own networks and structure. And this reality, which is consistent, this was my argument, that basically this reality is consistent with the phenomenal world in terms of its parallel status, and which is also sometimes convergent. But since I'm also looking at memory as a key aspect of this inquiry, I explore the neurological, psychological, biological functions of different kinds of memory and how they contribute to what forms our perception and consciousness as an entire system, and which ultimately goes on to form one's reality. There are many important aspects of the project that I'm sure I've left out, and I would really appreciate it if those who can and have the time and are interested would go through the text and take a look at the videos. And that's it. Thank you.